So the first bit of advice that I want to give you guys is the obstacles you fear most may not even be the ones that you actually come to face during your transition. To give you an example, for me, one of the things that stopped me from transitioning for the longest time was the idea that, how can I ever show up to like a family gathering wearing a skirt or wearing a crop top? How could I ever, change my voice and have my family take me seriously? But as I began to really dive full deep in when it came to my HRT journey, I began to understand that not only would that be something that no one would force me to do. I like to say that no one's ever going to force me to wear a skirt or force me to wear a crop top to a family function. I can dress with just a regular t-shirt my whole life if I want, right? Or dress in a way that I'm going to feel comfortable when I am with my family. But also, you'd be surprised how different your gender expression is from how you think it's going to become. Before I began transitioning, I thought, well, you know what? For sure, I'm gonna want to wear feminine clothing because every time that I'm expressing my actual gender that I want to be, which was a woman, I would get dressed up. I would do the makeup. I would put my little outfits in my room in secret. And so I thought, you know what? I don't know how I'm ever gonna do this in public. But as I began to transition, I started to realize that that really was the expression that was available to me at the time of my life where I did not have access to my medication. I didn't have access to having my body validate itself without needing to put on that makeup, put on that skirt, put on that dress, whatever it may be. And I'm not saying that, you shouldn't express your femininity in other ways. But what I am saying is that however you imagine yourself transitioning into a woman, once you're on your HRT, you'll begin to see what form of femininity expresses itself most genuinely to you.